Okay, y'all, so I am about to pick up Zeus. I haven't seen him in 2 weeks. These houses are so nice. Don't mind my dirty car. I'm so excited to see him. I'm gonna pick y'all back up when he gets to the car. I hope he missed me. Y'all haven't seen him in 2 weeks. It don't be looking like he missing me. Hi! Hi! I'm sorry. Hi! Hi! Oh, hi, my little baby. Oh, I miss you. Yes.
Is this his too?
Yes, that's his too. Hi.
So he has that one in them?
Yes.
Okay, I was like, oh, wait a minute.
What up? Yeah. Hi, stinky baby. What you doing, water? Hi, not a wall. Did you miss the mommy? Moving day.
Something must be really wrong with you. Why can't you just tell the fucking truth now? Yes, your mama did, she raised him for a while. What the fuck did you learn in that schoolhouse? To chasing pills, taking pills in the hills, tossing hills, over hills, might get you killed. I won't come around and pass no more. Do not run your mouth no more. I can't protect you no more. It's out of my hands for sure. You should've called me. Why you never call me? Why you never call me? Oh, you should've called me. Why you never call me? Why you never call me? Okay, now you wanna say all that I've done to you. You knew all along that I wasn't the one for you. So let's stop pretending like we were in love. We never shared anything but the drugs. We were both numb, never had anything real between us. You really must. I'm smoking that crazy shit. In my city talking crazy shit. But you ain't know I'm a crazy bitch. And tell your lawyer that I ain't paying shit. Baby, you should chill. Really in your feels. The bros is really in the field. Neighborhood is really real. And they don't play that here. You shouldn't say that here. Should've made it clear, my dear. You should've called me. You should've called me. Why you never call me? Why you never call me? Oh, you should've called me. Why you never called me? Why you never called me? You should've called me. You should've called me.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl, it's your favorite, Just Stage, and I'm back with another video today, you guys. Now watch him walk over here and try to put his face on me. If you're new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for me, okay? And if you're not, welcome back. Come here, Zeus. Come. And if you're not, welcome back. Sit down. Sit down. Yuck. Anyways, and I'm back with another video today, you guys. We have so much to talk about. I literally had to write a little list so that I can update y'all on everything that has been going on. Why do I look so buff? We're just gonna jump right into the video. So as y'all can see by the clips in the beginning of this video, we did move. So Zeus and I did move into our place, and I am so ecstatic and feel so grateful, and I'm so happy. I'm gonna tell y'all how we did it, the steps and everything that I took for all of that to happen, because I did see a comment from my girl and she was like, that was fast. And I'm gonna tell you why it was, because had it just been my own self or resources, it wouldn't have been as quick. So I want to share them just in case somebody is kind of going through the same thing, because I did see quite a few comments where there were people that were sharing their stories and stuff like that. And being that I'm still a semi-new resident to Texas, there's a lot of things that I don't know and resources that I didn't know were available to me. I went and picked Zeus up from the dog sitter. As far as the dog sitter go, those people were so nice. It was like a little bit on the expensive side, but I literally didn't have a choice because I didn't have anywhere else for Zeus to go, and he couldn't go over to my homeboy's house. Speaking of my homeboy, y'all, I remember in the comments when I was talking about how I got into it with a friend, which honestly, I don't think that y'all have seen her on this channel actually one time. Y'all have seen her once, but it's videos and videos and videos back. You will never find it. So no, it is not the dog sitter. But what's crazy is when I did talk to him the other day, he's like, I seen your video. Why was you saying that you was homeless? Wasn't you staying with so-and-so? I said, that shows how much you listen to me. I said, no, I wasn't staying with nobody. I was in my car at one point. I was in hotels at one point. I even had to go back home at one point. That quite actually pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? To the extent that I'm like, you should know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You should support me enough to know what's going on. So I'm saying that to say I appreciate people that are supporting me and are keeping up and actively knowing what's going on. I know everybody is busy and everybody has stuff going on, but those are the type of things that make me feel seen, because you know what's going on when it comes to Deja. As far as the move-in, so we moved in. Now, since those clips of the video, that was probably like a week ago at this point, I'm just trying to be very like just inch by inch with it, just based off of the type of situations that I've encountered when it comes to me being vulnerable and posting this type of stuff. And I feel like I'm really good at like talking about the negative comments, but I never post or go through the very, very positive ones. I have been nothing but a helping hand in everything that I've had going on, whether I ask or I don't ask or whatever's going on. Even just the words, the advice, everything, it has just meant so much to me. And it's crazy how algorithms work on social media, because I see so much of that now on my timeline of people kind of going through the same things. And I'm like, why wasn't I seeing this before? Even though AI and the internet and all that stuff is a little creepy a little bit, I'm starting to see more of that on my timeline versus, you know, the usual. It's not good to see, but it's good to feel like someone can relate or feel what I feel, you know what I'm saying? So there's that whole situation. As far as the place goes, the clips before this, y'all did see me putting up all of my pictures. So I put all of my pictures up, y'all, because I felt like I was and am so desperate to make my house feel like a home. Right now it kind of just feels like I live here. It doesn't feel like a home to me just yet, you know. Obviously y'all have seen a lot of this furniture and all of that stuff from my previous videos and things like that, but I am going to start showing y'all how to decorate y'all apartment on a budget, because that's what I'm on, baby, a budget. Okay, I ain't about to be, we on a budget. So I'm gonna start making videos like that. So my video after this, which I'm gonna post tomorrow, will kind of be a little bit more of the decor and the things that are in the house. I'll give y'all a sneak peek though, because everything just looks absolutely gorgeous, and it's coming together so well. As far as moving, I have a quick story about that. So what I did when I did move in, because I did have to pay a deposit, I ended up coming to look at these apartments just on a whim, in a sense. And actually, no, my friend told me about it, but we were supposed to go and look at a different place. Didn't end up going to look at that place, ended up looking at these and ended up absolutely loving it. It was literally around almost $400 to $500 cheaper than what I was paying at my other place. So okay, cool. So go to the leasing office, we do all of that stuff. Long story short, I end up, you know, really loving it, and go to the leasing office, and I ended up having to pay the application fee and the admin fee. I think that was around $250, y'all. Y'all already know I'm trying to inch by inch with it. I'm like, hold on. So once I did that, long story short, we ended up getting approved. And it's crazy because we sit in there and we listening to the other people trying to get approved for this place. And I'ma just say that I feel like it was a blessing in disguise, because all these other places asked for all this information from me, wanted my bank statements, check stubs, wanted me to provide all these things, like wanted me to literally connect my bank account to the dang on website while I was applying. I was like, I've never had that happen before. I've never experienced that before. I don't know if that's the thing that they're doing now when it comes to the different types of apartment, if it's just the thing they do in Texas. I really don't know. But out of all the places that I've lived at on my own, because I literally have been on my mom's house since I was 18, I have never ever had that happen. So I'm like, is that like a new thing? Comment down below and let me know. I don't know if that's a new thing or not, but I have never heard of that, connecting your bank account to anything. That's very crazy to me. I'm saying all that to say, I wasn't asked to do any of those things. I was just asked how much I made a month, or what was my estimate of what I made a month. And I put what I felt like I made a month, okay? And I was like, okay. And after that, that was it, y'all. That was it. I was approved for the place. I did have to pay a little bit more of a deposit. But as far as the deposit go, they have a number that you call. I think it's 211. I've never used this line. I honestly didn't know that this line existed. I was just over here chopping it up with ChatGPT, and ChatGPT told me to call Buddy them. So I did. So I called the 211. So long story short, if you have already signed like a new lease and all of that stuff, they'll help you. I don't know if it's with your rent or the deposit. It's one of the two. They do, certain people do certain things. So I suggest if you ever do need that help to call 211, and they'll help you out. They'll tell you where you can go, someone that can help you. They have food shelves. They have all of these things. And I never ever knew about 211. I don't know if that exists everywhere. Y'all let me know. I've never had to use it, but I did. And that is exactly how I was able to come up with the majority of the deposit for me to be here. And then I ended up just paying what was left over on my own. Obviously, I feel so blessed and so grateful, but honestly, y'all, that was just like a blessing in disguise. So that was that whole situation. So obviously, I told y'all the situation that I had with the apartment. It was just a blessing with that as well, because the situation I had with the apartment with the other people that was in the apartment I was supposed to be in the opposite building, you know, I basically told the lady, I don't want this apartment. Like, I'm not trying to live here all this and the third. I was trying to tell y'all that in my, not the last video, but the video before that, but I was just crying and so upset, y'all. The unit that I'm in now, they ended up having to price match it. So I think the unit that I was in was around X amount of dollars, right, that I was trying to be in. And then the new unit was like $400 more than that. I said, oh no, we ain't gonna be able to do that. God is willing, they was able to go ahead and match the price. So now the apartment I was supposed to be in, I'm in a different one, a brand new one. No one has lived in it, and I was able to get it at the same price, even though the market price was $400 more than what my original rent price was. So that was also a blessing. So it was just crazy how it happened back to back like that. I feel like I'm kind of going like this. I feel like I'm teetering and tottering with the good and the bad that's happening. So I know I got my apartment. Right after I got a call that I got approved for an apartment, I got hit by the girl. So it's like little stuff like that. As far as adjusting, we are adjusting very well. I know that I am. I'm just more so trying to make my house a home. Right now, it just kind of feels like I feel like I'm living here. And I remember watching this TikTok the other day. Like I told you, my algorithm lately. And they was talking about how you be in an apartment, right? You move in, and how expensive it is to decorate your home. And by the time you're done decorating, it's time to move out. You know what I'm saying? And so I do not want that to happen. So literally all I do all day, I try to make this content. I've been going back to the gym because I got a little too plump eating out for all that time. And I do stuff for my house, you know, and I do stuff for Zeus. We also have a dog wash here now at the apartments. I'm going to kind of show y'all little bits and pieces of that of Zeus during wash day. He absolutely hates wash day. Well, no, he likes wash day. He hates the blow dryer. So we had the wash day and everything. So I do try to wash him once a week because I think his allergies have been acting up since he's been to the dog park a little bit more lately. I feel like we're trying to adjust. Zeus kind of sort of knows where the door is now. He obviously knew where the door was at the other place because we have been there literally for 3 years, but he's still adjusted, trying to figure out where the door is at and all of that stuff. So he's working on it. To be honest with y'all, we did get a complaint the other day because I did leave and Zeus was like barking something serious, just yapping, scrappy dude. They texted me down talking about, are you okay? Are you and your dog okay? We're just making sure because when we walk past, blah, 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 all of that stuff. And I'm just like, Y'all, I ended up having to get Zeus a bark collar because I don't want any complaints. And now we're inside of a building versus when we were outside of a building in the last place. So I'm hoping that doesn't become an issue. Y'all already know I was contemplating about getting rid of my boy, and now I don't want it to not be an option. Like, I want that to be completely optional to me. So we're gonna need him to be calm and be smooth. Things are starting to get better. I still am looking for employment. If y'all have any leads or things like that, that would be amazing if y'all could put me on, even if it's just a little part-time, because I feel like I'm able to kind of take YouTube more seriously. And even if I'm not taking it serious to the point where it's just like about viewers, I'm taking it serious to the point where it's like me documenting my journey, because again, this is a lot of stuff that I have never been through in my life, and I just want to see myself prevail and be resilient in all the things that are happening, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just focused on self-growth and making sure that I can prevent situations like this from happening. So I have been journaling a lot. So my advice, if you are ever going through anything, I'm the type of person that's a writer, to write them down. I'm trying to get better about kind of overbearing people a little bit with my problems. Like, y'all have the option to look at this video or not, right? But sometimes we are around friends or family and stuff like that, I feel like it's an option, but not for real. Like, everybody don't want to hear that all the time, especially if they have their own things going on, if that makes sense. So I'm just getting better and getting back to my journaling and my meditation, because I feel like it's been helping me, it's been centering me. So that's something that I highly, highly, highly recommend. And to just do everything within your means and in a budget, because I am gonna be a budget baby, okay? A black budget baby, a beautiful black budget baby, okay? Like, budget and banding, you understand? So in my next video, I'm going to give y'all some tips and tricks and stuff like that about how I've decorated. I'll show y'all a little bit while I'm sitting here. I did just put these if you can see these up, and I did just decorate this shelf. And honestly, y'all, everything on here was $5 to $10, everything. Obviously, a lot of this stuff I already had, and I do still have one shelf to go when it comes to the decor, but I am going to show y'all that in the next video. But I did want to come through and just give y'all an update and let y'all know what has been going on, how we are settling, and kind of what it's looking like. And I'm going to be back showing y'all all the tools and fruits, because y'all know this pad be late. So with that being said, that's gonna end this video. Let me try to get Zeus over here so y'all can see him. Come here, Zeus. Y'all, Zeus is so weird. I don't know what this got going on, but there is Zeusy. There go y'all internet pup. Say hey, y'all. Paw. Yeah. Other paw. Can you do this one? Can you lift this paw? Yeah. Good boy. Oh. Hey, y'all. Say it like the kids. Anyway, y'all, that's gonna be the end of this video. I just wanted to show y'all Zeus, kind of update y'all, and we gonna see y'all in the next one. We get down to the nitty gritty. I appreciate y'all for loving us, for supporting us, for being there when even people that's closer to me, people who I don't even know, haven't been, and that ain't no shade, that's just the truth. And I appreciate everything that y'all have done and everything y'all gonna do in the future. And me and Zeus gonna be Audi 3000, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Okay, bye. Say bye. Bye, y'all.